Meet you from the Midwest Podcast. Today is Stock Sunday. I wanted to get into what stocks I have right now, what moves I made over the weekend, and what to look forward to with the stock market. As y'all know, this month has been a rough month for the stocks. Like I said on the last episode, stocks were down $1.9 trillion in the stock market. A lot of things is going on, like something that had to do with China, a lot going on with all the different sectors or whatever. But all in all, this to me, like I said, is the perfect time to buy stocks. If you're invested in the right stocks, it's been performing well over the last 3 to 5 years. If you believe in these stocks, if you did your research on these stocks, you should continue to buy these stocks. So once those stocks start shooting back up, you got them at a cheaper price. Before I go any further, I am not a financial advisor. I'm just giving y'all motivation and a different route to take when it comes to getting financial literacy, building generational wealth for your family, for your kids. These are the things that we weren't taught in school. When I was in school, like I said, when I graduated, nobody was telling me about stocks. If I would have knew about what I know about stocks now, before I went to the military, I would have already been buying a couple stocks a year. And I could have been sitting on 500K, maybe $1 million by now. But I said I didn't know anything about it. I was ignorant to the stock game. But what I know now is that it's a different level of making money, and it's an easier way for you to retire early. So the stocks I have right now, I want to say one stock I sold over the week was S Gold. That's the one I've been having for over a year now. It's a cheaper stock, but the route that I'm going, I want to have different stocks that I've noticed been performing very well with the AI going on, with all the chips and the sectors with chips and AI or whatever like that. I want to make sure I have one of those, and I had to go get NVIDIA. That's one that's been making big moves over these last couple of years. So I decided to purchase my first NVIDIA stock. So that's one of the new stocks I hold. I just got one share of it right now. Going forward, as y'all know, I'm gonna get to 10, and once I get all 10 shares to 10 apiece, which would be 100 stocks, then I'll continue buying off of those, because those top 10 stocks that I'm gonna have are ones I did research on and believe will get me to financial freedom in the next 5 to 10 years, where I can retire early and live the life I always wanted. So as of now, Bank of America is $38.25. Wells Fargo is at $52.80. NVIDIA is at $104.77. Amazon is at $166.98, and Apple is at $216.41. Those are my top 5 stocks as of now. One thing I wanted to say is when I talk to people about stocks a lot of people say, man, I don't got $100-$200 just to be buying stocks. And it might seem like an excuse, or maybe it's true. You don't got the money for it. But if you sit down, like I've said before, if you sit down and write down every bill that you have, every subscription you had, every time that you went out and bought fast food, if you was to look at all the money you spend in monthly, you will see that you have plenty of money to buy stocks. It's just you got to get rid of the bullshit that you don't need. That's not doing anything for you. If you was to go to the store and buy $100 worth of groceries, that would be completely different than buying $100 worth of fast food within a week. You're going to spend way more money on fast food that's only going to last you a day or two, depending on if you eat leftovers. It turns out to be wasted money. There's nothing wrong with fast food, because like I know everybody got a job, everybody got kids and stuff like that. But if you're eating a little bit more healthier, if you're spending your money a little bit wiser, you'll have plenty of money to set aside. Which brings me to my next point. I found a list of stocks that are under $100. These stocks on here, I'm gonna put this list up, and I just want y'all to look at this list. And the homework I got for y'all is, if you don't have $100, or if you got below $100 that you can put to the side, like I said, if you every week, if you were to put $20 aside, that's $80 a month that you got put aside for stocks. A lot of these stocks right here are $20, $30, $40, whatever. All of them are under $100. When you go purchase stocks on Robinhood, you can either buy the full stock, the full share, or you can just put a couple of dollars on there and continue until you got enough to buy a full stock. And like I said, I just want y'all to look at this list. And what I would do if I was you was I would look through this list, find 5 stocks that you're interested in to buying a stock, get on the Robinhood app. If you type in the search, the ticker is on the ticker symbol. For example, the first one on here is Snapchat, SNAP. If you type in SANP on Robinhood, it's going to bring up the stock. The first thing it's going to show you is how much the stock is, which is $21.70. You can click on there. It has different settings on here. It can show you what they made it, what the price is today, what it was a month ago, a week ago, a month ago, 3 months ago, the year to date of what they made, and the 5 years that in 5 years. So if you look at those, if you get all the way back to 5 years and that's in the positive, I would say anywhere between, if it's up 30% or more, those are stocks to me. After you do your research, I would say those are stocks that you can invest in. If you don't know, Snapchat is one of the biggest social media brands that they got out there right now. If you got Snapchat on your phone, if you own it 24/7, why wouldn't you want to invest in that stock to have that stock put to the side? These stocks right here, man, they're very affordable. You just want to start building up a portfolio. What I've said before is that once you start seeing your portfolio grow from $100, $200, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, once you start seeing it grow, it's going to make you'll get more addicted to buying more stocks. And once you get to that point that you like, you know what, hey, I can take some of these stocks right here and sell them right now, buy me a brand new car instead of going into buy me renting a car out again or paying a car note every month. These are ways and opportunities for you to build up to, like I said, to retire early, man. That's my goal right now, is to retire in the next 5 to 8 years. It's very possible. The stocks that I'm in right now, I know it's gonna get me there, but I have to stay committed to it. I have to do it monthly. I can't let it, once it start going down, I can't just run away from it and stop putting into it. I'm gonna continue putting into it because I've done my research on these certain stocks. I've told y'all my 5 stocks that I'm investing in currently. Those are the ones I will stay into unless something drastic happen. I get out that stock, sell them for what it is, and move on to the next stock. But overall, I will be the first millionaire in my family's foundation and bloodline, and I want y'all to do the same thing, man. I don't want us. I don't believe that all of us need to be working until we 85 years old, retiring, and just sitting in a rocking chair for the rest of our life for the couple of years that we got left. Because who wants to? Who's to say that we're gonna live for 100 years? The average person lives between 72 to 75 or something like that. So you don't want to work till you die, man. At some points, you want to be able to walk into your job, put your notice in, and say that, hey, I'm done with work. I got enough money saved up that's gonna last me for a lifetime. I can travel the world. I can spend more time with my family, with my kids, and just live life to the fullest, man. So I want y'all to look at these stocks right here, these 40 stocks that are under $100. Do y'all some research on there. If you need to reach out to me and ask me, I'll do the research for you. Just to let y'all know what I think about the stock and my personal opinion. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, but I know how to do the research on it. Like I said, y'all just do a little bit of research, and you could be the first millionaire in your family bloodline. Like, share, subscribe to the Michi from the Midwest podcast.